Hey my viewers, I welcome you once again to my channel. It's your host, Hajia One, yours beautiful Melanon Queen. Once again, I'm seated and I'm asking you, have you subscribed to my channel yet? No. What are you waiting for? No wonder you've been missing my videos. If you really want the best entertainment trending news, then please subscribe. When you view and you like and you then share, then you also leave your comment in the comment section down below for more interesting news. And if you want notifications so that any video that we drop you'll be the first to get, then that ring button up there, it's yours to click. you know so let me not take your time. Let me go straight into the news. I know you really want to know what I brought to you today. I was somewhere January, a lady called Al-Shabaab was arrested in Saudi Arabia because I know you want to know, right? And you also know that there is this saying that says that when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. Well, unfortunately, she did the divert and it came back to haunt her. What did she do? She actually retweeted a post from her sister Alhatu, or let me say from Alhatu's sister Lina. So Alhatu's sister Lina tweeted something about freedom for women. Then she also retweeted it, and Saudi laws got hold of her. You know, even if you are a humanitarian or you are something and you are loud and you want to be heard, there are some places when you find yourself, you don't play fire over there, right? Yes. Since she did the diverse by retweeting whilst in Saudi, they got hold of her. Right now that you are in jail or you've been arrested, how can you be loud? How can you advocate for women? As we all know that Saudi Arabia is sensitive when it comes to some issues, like when it comes to issues like religious aspects, their kinship, everything. Like, that place is very sensitive and their laws really, really work. So if there is something you want to say in that country or about that country, or there is anything you want to say about their religion, you must be very cautious, especially when you are in that particular country. Al-Shabaab is actually from the United Kingdom. She came to Saudi Arabia on a holiday. And in one of her tweets, she did that retweeting that Saudi Arabia got hold of her. As I said before, that place is a very sensitive place that whenever you say something that doesn't go well with what they want or against their rules, their Sharia law is very, very effective. They'll hold you. Actually, she's been jailed for 35 years. That's what they say, for just a retweet. For a retweet. Oh. But guys, let me tell you this. When you've never been to Saudi Arabia before, you might think that women there do not have freedom. Trust me, women have freedom in Saudi Arabia. Just that there are some things women cannot do. Saudi Arabia is well endowed with the Sharia law, right? Yes, they do not joke with the Quran. So, and in the Quran, women are made to be indoors. Women are not made to be in the public space. You can't dress anyhow or wear anything that you want. There are rules that guide women's movement. And in this particular aspect, a lot of people who do not understand this sector of the Quran think that women do not have rights and women's rights are trampled on, or women are twisted, or women are pulled down or they are put down. But that's not the case. When you've been to Saudi Arabia before, guys, you agree with me that even a husband, before a husband can do something, they need the wife's response. It's not out there like we believe, or it's not out there to believe that women do not have their freedom. Indeed, women really have their freedom. In Saudi Arabia, it used to be that women do not drive, right? It's because men men in Saudi Arabia really hold their wives high. They do not want their wives to suffer. So if you go to every house in Saudi Arabia, it's almost that 99% of the house is having a nanny, a cook, a cleaner, and a driver. In most cases, the wives or the women in the house does virtually nothing. They virtually does nothing. So in this juncture, if you tell me that women's rights are trampled in Saudi Arabia, I don't get you. I don't know which other country pampers women more than Saudi Arabia. Can you, watching me, take a separate nanny, a cook, a cleaner, and a driver, 4 different employees for your wife? Can you do that? I might be thinking you will say, oh, it's too much, right? Yes, but that's what is done in Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, women do not work unless you want to work. If you want to work, your husband is going to allow you. But most of the time, they are usually housewives. So you might not be conversant with the rules. Then you just go, or you use your own methodology to say that, okay, women do not have rights. Most women who do not have rights are the expats, the foreigners in the country. Yes, what I know about Saudi Arabians is that they respect only their kind. But if you are outside their race or their kind, they do not really take efforts in respecting your humanity, yes, or your rights. So as Saudi Arabia men pampers their women like this, and you come out to picture it in a diverse way, definitely it wouldn't sit down well with them. That's what I think it's all ended out, or it's rounded up. And if you want to be loud, you shouldn't be in Saudi Arabia to be loud. The laws will hold you. In Saudi Arabia, even WhatsApp calls do not work unless you use VPN, because their laws really work. There are even sites you cannot even visit if you are in Saudi Arabia. So and in their law, in their Sharia law, it doesn't even matter the crime. You might see the crime as little, but then the time or the punishment will be so severe that it will baffle your brains. So I think that even if she had something to say, she should have been sensitive to know where she found herself before she could make that news. Anyway, we feel so sorry for her, and I wish that the punishment will be revised. But then who are we? 'Cause I'm very sure that she also knew what she was doing. She knew the implications. So anyway, I always say, if you do the crime, do the time. But in this, I don't think it's really a crime, but who knows? That's their law. So when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. If you go the diverse way, be ready to swallow the bitter pill that will be put into your mouth. Anyway, let me go on my second story. So this girl, social media has brought good vibes from the youth. Like, a lot of people is having the platform, a medium to showcase their talents. Before you come on the screen, it will be on the TV or radio. But now media is very, very cheap these days. Now we have the social media platforms, the Instagram, the Twitter, the TikTok, the YouTube, where you just pick up your phone and only open an account. You have an internet, you are free to go. Everyone in this world is going to see you, unless you might not be an IT expert, but if you know how to use these platforms, then you will be heard. In one of these cases is where a lady called on Facebook, her name is Helen Wendy. She went into a pool. I think that she usually does video. I think she's a content creator, yeah. So in one of her videos, she went to the poolside. She went on live while she was swimming. Unfortunately, we didn't know what happened. As the video started, everything was going on. She was interacting with her fans, chatting with them, reading comments and laughing and showing skills, how she can swim and all that. So as she was swimming, unfortunately, we see that she was like flapping. She couldn't swim any longer and she was suffocating in the water, and all we knew was she drowned. The lady who was actually in Canada as a nurse really drowned in the water. And in the video, it took like 3 hours for a bystander to come. There was no one around. We don't really know if she was in a hotel or something. But the video recorded up to 3 hours before someone, a bystander, we don't know if the person also work at that place or around the hotel, or I really don't know, but a bystander came to notice that she was actually dead in the water. When they went in to dropped her out and they checked, she was dead. Before they knew that, oh, this girl was actually on Facebook Live. So in a nutshell, I think she recorded her own death, which was really a tragedy. If you are not really quite conversant with the video, let's watch that video and come. So guys, you've seen the video, right? You see how pathetic it was, right? It was really, really sad to lose such a nice lady. But I think that, you know, we blacks, whether you believe it or not, I usually say these things, whether you believe it or you like it or not, in our African continent, spirituality really works. Not evil eye works, bad energy works. It's not everyone who will be happy for you, who will be happy for your success. You get me? Yes, so sometimes the youth, you might be wanting to create content, but you should be cautious. It's not everything that you put out there. You should be sensitive. Know what you put out there. Know where you also come from. You have culture. You get me? You have culture. So you'll be mindful whatever you put out there. Not everyone will be happy for you. We are just sorry that this has to happen to her. I mean, this should serve as also a lesson for African content creators who are not sensitive to putting everything out there, you know. We are just sorry for losing such a nice, beautiful girl, you know. May she have a peaceful rest in peace, and then all our condolences to the family. And we out here too, we must be very careful, especially with waters too. Pool, it doesn't matter. Pool, see, when you go to the beach, you must take precautions. Anyways, guys, on this trend of the video, this is where time will permit me to leave you. Next time I'll bring you more interesting news, trending news actually, and entertainment news. It's your girl once again. Before I sign out, have you subscribed yet? If you're not, please, I'm reminding you to do so. Like and also share. Leave your comment too and click on the notification button. Hajiawan, your queen, I'm out.